Hi guys, good morning. I don't know what time you're watching this, but it's morning for me. I'm just waking up. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be traveling today to Kendallville, Indiana to visit my sister for a few days. So, I thought I'd take you along with me and we could go. But first I gotta get up, get a shower. I'm all packed and everything. So, yeah. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe because I really would appreciate it very much. So, let's work on getting ready. All right? By far, the hardest part about going on vacation is leaving these two and then my other two that are outside. Right, baby? Right. Hey. Show them your cute little eyes. Say bye, Mama. They know something's up. They're ready. They're in my grill this morning. Okay, so I'm about to leave. I have everything packed up in the car. I have to go and let's see. I need to get just to top off my gas and then try to get like a bagel or something for breakfast. I'll probably go to Quick Trip because they have bagels there. But anyway, and then I'm gonna go and maybe if it's 8 o'clock, get my car washed because I live on a dirt road and it's always dirty. And if I'm driving all that way, I want people to be like, oh, that's a nice shiny car. So yeah, I might do that if it's time. If it's not, then whatever. Then I have to stop at Samantha's storage unit and grab a bunch of bags of clothes to bring down to my sister, who she sells in a rummage sale by her house. But I thought I'd do an outfit of the day. So let's start with this beautiful pinkish color, mauve kind of Nike jacket. It's just really thin. It's a little cool here right now. I don't know, probably like in the 50s. So it's morning. So, and then I got this shirt. It's just a t-shirt when I was down visiting Samantha at the extended shop, which is in downtown Nashville. And you can't really see. They're not, it's just leggings. I also got at the extended shop. And then shoes. Right there. They're Nike court shoes. Yeah, so there's that. So that's a great outfit for the day. Comfy traveling clothes. So let's head to get some gas. So I'm going to this Car Buffs right up here, right there. Doesn't open till 8. It's 7:52. I'm going to be the first one waiting in line. Maybe I'm not going to be the first one. I think I see other people. But there is somebody else. But I need to get my car washed. Hi guys. I am kind of getting close to Chicago. A couple of you guys asked if I was on my way to see Samantha, and I am not. I am going to my sister. She lives in Kendallville, Indiana. So we're gonna spend a couple days together. The one thing that we have planned is to go and see Where the Crawdads Sing. It comes out tomorrow, which is the 15th. I've read the book. It kind of just was something that like her and I talked about, that we wish we could do stuff like that together. So I called her up one day and said, hey, what if I came down and we went to that movie together? And so I'm gonna stay, today is Thursday, and I'm gonna stay Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, come home on Tuesday. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so you guys, I appreciate everybody that put in some questions or things for me to talk about. And so let's get at it. One of them was, what equipment do I use to tape my videos or record my videos or whatever you want to say? And I just use my iPhone. And then the second part of that question was, how do I get all the little clips together? So on my iPhone, you have to take your video horizontally, and then you can use iMovie, that's what I use, and then You just click all the clips that you want and what order you want them in, and it puts it together in a movie, and then I just download it back to my phone. So pretty simple. It just doesn't, you may be able to even edit on there a little bit, but I don't know how to do it. I just know how to make the video and then download it, and then I download it to YouTube. Yes, I still have a cough. I've had a cough since February. I've been to many doctors. I go to ear, nose, and throat doctor at the end of the month. So hopefully they'll be able to figure it out. Been on antibiotics, I've been on steroids, I've been on everything, and I still have a cough. So that's fun. Let's see. Oh, another big one that there was multiple people that commented was like for me to talk about how do I stay positive all the time. You know, having like a lot of health issues and you know, being lonely and a bunch of different things, I guess. A lot of therapy is the answer. I see a therapist quite often. I take antidepressants. I take, you know, it took many years to get me on the correct dosage and the right medicine. And finally we found something that works. I've been now on this medicine, which is Effexor. It's an older medicine, and it's also called venlafaxine. So yeah, that works. And so, and then therapy is just, to me, so important, because sometimes you lose perspective of life. Chicago, you see it? That's a little bit closer. Cool, we're in a tunnel. So I just stopped at a rest area because I had to go to the bathroom. So I'm almost there. I've only got like an hour and a half to go. So that's good news. Can't wait to see my sister. And let's see, what else is new? Oh, I was gonna show you guys my little like get up here in the car. So let's see if you can see it. Got myself a little cooler. Got that at Target. Isn't it cute? Little pink lid with yellow. And then inside I have my Circle bottle. I just filled it up with ice because then I bought ice water. Of course, I have Diet Cokes in there. Some Milani drinks. I got cherry slush. And I'm not a big fan of this one, but I bought a 12-pack, so I have to drink it up. It's the Hawaiian shaved ice. My favorite is the, it's got a purple outside. I don't know what kind it's called. I have one. Well, hold on a minute. I drank one. Cosmic Stardust. That's my favorite. And then, let's see, what else is in there? Oh, then I have Smart Waters. I can either drink by themselves or put in the Circle bottle. And then I brought like a whole bunch of different new flavors. Then I got myself Megan, my daughter Megan. She gave me some little bags of chips, Lay's and that. I had a bag of Doritos already. When I was just in there, they had a Burger King, but the line was really long. Oh, let me like get myself in there. And then they had a Sbarro's, but the Sbarro, and I really wanted a piece pizza. But I don't know if like after my sister gets done with work tonight, if she's gonna want to get something to eat or not. So I didn't get one, but I drove by. I say drove by, but I walked by it really slow, and that pepperoni pizza was just calling my name, but I didn't do it. So yeah, because I still have, let's say she doesn't want to go to eat this morning, I'm going to actually put these in the cooler. These are little 1/3 less fat little cream cheeses and a bagel. So I'm going to put those in the cooler actually. And then, okay, and then if you're wondering why I have big black garbage bags in the back of my car, remember a long time ago, like a year and a half ago or more, Samantha Joe moved from Wausau, Wisconsin to St. Pete. Well, we bagged up all her clothes and stuff and we put them, she's got a storage shed. So, she's pretty much like, do what you want to do with them, Mom. So I'm bringing a whole bunch of them to my sister in Indiana. When she was up visiting the last time, she grabbed a whole bunch of the bags and she sold them at rumor sale. So I brought her like 6 more huge bags of stuff to do. So, but what I was going to say is, then this morning I had a McDonald's cup. And so what I'm going to do to save money so I don't spend a whole bunch of money is I'm going to take some of the ice out of my cooler that I bought. And then I'm going to make myself a soda. Isn't that smart, huh? Because well, you know what I mean? Bought this as a 6-pack so I don't have to pay the gas station price. God, sometimes I amaze myself just with, you know, or it's just the fact that I'm cheap, and that's okay too. Being cheap isn't a bad thing. But I'm going to get back on the road here, and the next time you see me, I will be at the library where my sister works. So, okay, so let's see. I have like 83 miles left, which is nothing. I lose an hour because they're in the Eastern time zone, and Wisconsin's in the Central time zone. So it'll be not as big of a deal on the way there, but on the way home, I got to remember that because, yeah. Okay, because I'm going to have to be awake an extra hour if you think about it that way. But, okay. So I realized earlier when we were talking about, like, how do I get through a hard day or whatever, like, what are some tips? I really didn't answer that question. So I kind of was just going all around in circles. So since I'm driving and I'm alone, I have had nothing but time to think. So I think that the first thing I would say is you know yourself better than anyone. So when it comes to what makes you happy, what makes you sad, like, you have to, like, look at yourself and say, because you know what to do, because you know what makes you happy. You just have to do it. You have to find those couple little things, whether it's sitting and reading a book, or lighting a candle, or like, because you love the smell of it, or going shopping, or talking to a friend or a family member on the phone or in person. I mean, you know yourself. And you also know, even though sometimes you don't want to admit it, that the negative influences in your life, again, it could be a friend or a family member. You hate to say that, but or it could be the kids at school, or it could be, anyone. And it doesn't have to be a person either. It can be a job, or a habit that you have, or you just have a low self-esteem, or that kind of thing. So you just have to look at it and wake up every day. First of all, yeah, that's another big thing. Every day is a new day. Okay, so what happened yesterday, is it important? It could be, but it can also not be. If you don't want to if you had a bad day and you want to start fresh, then start fresh. If it was a good day yesterday and you want to repeat it, then look at what you did so that you can try to do those, the same things, or you can remember those for next time. And that's why journaling is so such a good habit. Not everybody likes to do it, but that way you can look back and be like, hey, today was a great day. Okay, what did I do that day? What are some of the things that I actually accomplished or did? And back to the negativity, you choose, and this has been really hard for me because I've had some I think we all have bad things that happen in your life at some point. But, I'm 48 and I was holding on to some of the bad things way too long. I would let them make me have a bad day, and they happened 25 years ago or more or whatever. And so I've learned to, if I'm gonna sit and think about it, then sit and think about it for a couple minutes and then let it go. Because constantly dwelling on it isn't getting me anywhere. And yeah, so easier said than done. I get that. And if you're in school and you're getting bullied, or people are calling you ugly or fat or anything, then you just need to look in the damn mirror and say, sorry, I didn't mean to swear, I'm fucking great. Oh, I swore again. Oops. And yeah, because remember, it's your life. You're the only one that really matters to you. You have to then give yourself to other people, and you get to choose who you give yourself to, who you get to befriend, who you get to go do stuff with, who you get to give the energy. People that are being mean to you, don't give them your energy. Keep that for the people that deserve it. And one of those people that deserves it is yourself. So, I don't know. I've just been thinking a lot in this trip. And I wish I could give every one of you, a magic little pill that you could take and it's going to make everything better. But there is no such thing. It takes work. It takes, like I said, for me, everybody's different, but for me, it took therapy. It took years and years of therapy. It took, family and them telling me over and over again, and my therapist telling me, and everybody, and being on medication. All those things have made me now able to deal with the things that are causing me to be depressed on certain days. Yesterday, for example, I sat on my couch and had to talk myself into getting up, and all of a sudden I heard a knock on the door, and it was my daughter Megan with my grandkids. She surprised me and stopped by, and it popped me out of my funk. But sometimes I have to do that myself. I literally sit there and say, what could you be doing right now instead of doing this? Because this is not getting you anywhere. This is wasting your life. Wasting it away. So, anyways, let's go into a more fun topic. Because I think we'll only be able to do one more. I had 2 or 3 people say, what are some of your best memories of with my kids? Or with Samantha specifically. And let's see, God, there's so many. Obviously as a mom, when kids do, when you have your own children, when they accomplish something for the first time, that's always really exciting. and a good memory. There was a trip, I think Sam was probably like 10, maybe I'm wrong, and I'm old, I don't remember, but her and I went, I can't remember where Megan and Amanda were, but her and I went on a trip together alone to my sister's, I believe, and we went to like the Shed Aquarium in Chicago on the way back, and we did just stuff, you know, by ourselves, and we got to have one-on-one time. And, you know, as a mom, and I was working a lot at that time, it was just very special to me to be able to spend that one-on-one time. And then not only that, with all my kids, we would always go on trips together, because my husband never went on trips with us. So I would often bring them to my sister's, where I'm going right now, or to different places. And those were like my best memories, because, you know, road tripping, singing and being silly, and just having that one-on-one time, and watching kids be happy, your kids be happy, is super important, or was super important to me. And what's really great is, I know Samantha's very blessed to have all of you and the 600 whatever thousand people, and over 1 million on TikTok that follow her, which gives her the means to like live a wonderful life. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, she includes me in that. And a lot of people don't want their mom around, or they don't want to, like, they wouldn't want their mom to come visit for 2 weeks, or to help them move, or to take them to Chicago with her, or to do different things. But I have 2 of 3 children that include me. Samantha spoils me rotten, and I don't overlook the fact that I'm very blessed with that. Megan has blessed me with 2 wonderful grandchildren, Adam and Levi, and she lives close, and I always know I can count on her anytime I need anything. Yeah, we may not go on trips together as much anymore because she's got a family, but you know, we used to go to Wisconsin Dells. Every year we would go to Wisconsin Dells. And if you don't know what Wisconsin Dells is, it's it's a town, and it's called the water park capital of the world. They have like all these big resorts and hotels and fun stuff to do. Like we always would stay at this place called the Kalahari. There's also one in Ohio, I believe, and there might be even another one now. But we would go there, and every year, you know, we would get a really nice room, and I would save for that trip, and we would do whatever we wanted to do. We'd eat ice cream. We would I'd get the kids souvenir stuff. We would whatever, and it was just all 4 of us girls, and we had a blast. We'd go to this Tommy Bartlett ski show every year, which is now closed, which makes me sad. They retired it, but it was like the same show. Sometimes a couple of the things would be a little different, but it was just something that we looked forward to. One year we went ziplining. Me ziplining, yes. And Samantha, by the way, had the hugest crush on the guy that was our zipline instructor. And he's like, does somebody want to volunteer to like go with me, and I can because like as a double? And Samantha's like, you know, raised her hand, or maybe we just pushed her into it. I can't remember exactly, but it was funny because she was like blushing, and it was cute. But I don't know, like I've got really a lot of memories, so to pick one is almost impossible. One thing I can tell you is that I took pictures of everything. I always had my camera out. I always was taking pictures. And the kids got so used to it. The kids' friends got so used to it. You can ask Rachel or Mackenzie or any of Samantha's friends growing up. All of them will tell you, like, they got used to it. I'd be like, all right, picture time, and they would just pose. Because I always was taking pictures. You know, Megan would know that, like, for her birthday, every present, you know, I would take a picture of, or whatever we were doing, there was going to be a camera there. So what's nice about that is when I get sad or if I get really lonely, because it is just my husband and I at home now, and he's working a lot, I can look back at those pictures and just smile. And so if you're a mom, or like you're going to be a mom, you know what? Your kids might give you the stink eye, but take pictures. And now it's even easier because I was taking pictures with like this big camera, and I'd have to go get them developed. And I still have a ton of SD cards that I haven't even gotten developed yet. But nowadays it's so easy with your phone. But don't let them just sit on your phone. Print them out, or you know, there's so many different apps now that you can make books of them or whatever. I need to print out a bunch, and it can get expensive sometimes, but just do a couple at a time, because you're gonna want that when you're older. And it's also really fun to sit and look back with your kids at those pictures and laugh and remember having those memories together. So with that being said, my road trip is almost over. I'm gonna go right to where my sister works, which is the library in Kendallville. She works in the children's department. She used to be a preschool teacher for many, many years, and then she got a full-time job at the library, again working with children. And at 6 o'clock tonight, that I made sure I left in time, that I'd be able to be there by 6 o'clock her time, because she's got a story time, and I get to watch her in her element, doing what she's so good at, which is interacting with children. And like, yeah, and I just can't wait to just hear about her job and see where she works. So I'm excited about it. I'm gonna end this video, but I'll definitely do another video with my time there and what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go, well, I said we're gonna go see the movie, and then there's a fair, I think she said, in town. Maybe we'll go to that, or I'm sure my sister would love to go shopping, so I'm sure we'll do that. But remember, I love you. Samantha Jo loves you. My daughter Megan loves you. You're beautiful just the way you are. And of course, the world's a better place with you in it, so don't ever forget it, okay? Mama Kelly signing out.